Welcome back, everyone. Toyshiz here, and I am back yet again to give you guys another fresh look. And this time it comes courtesy of my friends over at McFarlane Toys. We are totally checking out their brand new DC Multiverse Thomas Wayne Flashpoint Batman, or just as the box says, Batman. But we as fans, we all know what's up. This is that very red-eyed alternate universe Batman, Flashpoint Batman, right there on the side of the box, so that when you're flipping through them in the aisle, you know which one you're coming across. Really nice artwork, of course. Nice crop. We don't see Martha or Bruce Wayne at the bottom. Good idea. This will be in the toy aisle of Target, so probably for the best. Cross-sell, I have looks at all these figures if you are interested in my DC Multiverse McFarlane Toys playlist. Now keep in mind, this is a Target exclusive hitting around the holiday season, so around November 29th-ish, and it'll go till March 2021, and then maybe it'll go to other stores after that. Barcode right here, the DPCI number, 087162252, and they did have pre-orders up a couple days back. Keep in mind as well, sometime in 2021, we will be getting an alternate unmasked version of Thomas Wayne, and he comes with a little Shishkathron action with the sword to do his foe in nice and well. Now, if you're not familiar with Flashpoint Batman, with the whole reboot, rebirth thing caused by DC Comics, The Flash did it. It's an alternate universe, and then whatever events transpired. Basically, it's Thomas Wayne, Bruce Wayne's father. If Bruce Wayne was killed and Thomas Wayne became Batman, and that's really all I care to know, because they went wild with this character. So sit back, relax, grab yourself a nice hot Batman cup of coffee. This is a look at the holiday Target exclusive Thomas Wayne Flashpoint Batman by McFarlane Toys. And here's old Bats out of the packaging, and much like every single McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse figure, you get the trading card art, and then you also get a stand, and then maybe you get some weapons. Yeah, we got some weapons to talk about, but that's a really nice looking Batman head right there, right? Of course, just like I said, back of the box, trading card, same old, same old. You can screen grab this if you want to know a little bit more about Thomas Wayne, or go on YouTube or read some comics. Hey, who would have thought? I really enjoy the colors of this Batman. More so, the appeal of the character is in the costume design itself, and I think that's where McFarlane Toys has nailed it. The head sculpt is great. He's got some 5 o'clock shadow. He's got the red eyes. Really nice, bright colored red. Could have used a little black wash. I'm just saying, just dirty it up a little bit. But the grays of the costume, the black, the armor, everything is painted really nicely. From side to side, you can see, you know, the bat symbol is even sculpted, arisen. He's got a gorgeous cape. I love the folds, the Spawn aspects to it right there at the shoulders. He's just a good-looking Batman, aesthetically pleasing, and he translates to plastic well. As far as the articulation goes, he's okay, right? I mean, it's one of those things where I think that cloth capes may help once in a while, but he does look down, which looks nice, and he does look up. I would prefer if we get a little bit more articulation going forward with looking up for characters. You know, just strike that hero pose, you know what I mean? But side to side, yeah, it'll work really nice. These are rubber. They're not like a hard plastic, whereas the Batman ears are. And the cape will work with you. He's got some really nice butterfly joints, nice rotation, bicep swivel as well, and that goes nice with the double jointed elbows, as you can see, and then his wrist will swivel. The ball jointed wrists are hidden on this figure. It's nice, and I talk about that a lot with the DC Multiverse figures. With the arms, even though he's got the more plastic cape, we'll say, it looks good, and his arms work with it well. So no complaints there. He will swivel at the upper diaphragm. You get some nice rotation out of it. A decent ab crunch. It's not going all the way down. As far as a waist, I couldn't get mine to go. If there is one, I couldn't figure it out, but he does rotate, of course, at the upper diaphragm. His gun holsters are nice. They're rubber. They work with the legs when you want to kick them out. Going forward, going backwards, he does have that crotch piece. It's rubber. It doesn't kick out too much, though. You can make it work, but then you're going to kind of stress that area around, and I don't want to do that. I did that with the Flash, unfortunately. And then he's got double jointed knees. He's got the rocker. He's got toe articulation with the correct pin. And he will, rock back and forth. The ball joint a little bit, it stands out. A little bit, it's not too bad. The guns are glued in, so that's not going to happen. Just kidding. Red Hood ya. Again, these come out nice, and they are gorgeously painted. Nice silver brushing to them. Yeah, Batman, well, this version of Batman uses guns. I don't know what to tell you. It's cool. Hey, the old 1939's Batman, he used to carry a gun as well until they course corrected that. But he's got trigger fingers on both hands, and he holds the guns nicely. This is Thomas Wayne. This is a great rendition. It's the artwork brought to life in plastic. It just looks fantastic. He looks nice. He displays nice. He's got okay articulation. I think that in certain aspects, maybe sort of could have used some more in the legs just to kind of get him in that superhero pose. We'll just say that. But even the guns, you could probably put some effects, some blast effects, smoke effects within the barrels of the gun, so that's kind of cool as well. And I know we all have some Marvel Legends Black Widow figures hanging around, so more Instagram pics to come, I'm sure. Now here's the main problem I have with this figure. He's entirely too short. The scaling is off on this guy. He doesn't fit with the Batman 1000, he doesn't fit with the Capullo Batman, and those are the two almost main Batmans, let's say comic book wise, that would fit with this Thomas Wayne Batman. He's, you know, you could say Thomas Wayne is shorter, but he's always seen to be Batman sized. And it's really the stature of him. It's the size of the actual figure as opposed to, say, actual scaling of height. Here he is next to Red Hood, shorter than the Red Hood. He's taller than, let's say, DC Direct Hush, but you know, and I guess that works, but you're wanting to connect it with McFarlane Toys, and I totally get that. Now, when you have the new Flash figure, he's entirely too big in and of itself. He's huge compared to this Batman, and he kind of looks like he comes from a different line altogether. If you have him, let's say, with the DC deceased zombies, yeah, he'll scale with that. If you have a DC Essentials Batman, yeah, that might work well for you. Here he is with Marvel Legends and, of course, the Batman versus TMNT Batman. So you see a nice sense of scaling. That's the one hang-up with this figure, is that the scaling is off. Other than that, it's a gorgeous-looking Batman. The articulation, maybe a little bit more in the legs. That's all I'm going to say. But the guns fit. He's got holsters. He's painted well. The reds, the grays, the blacks, it all works. I like the stubble on his chin. See, in that sense, just the look of the character, they captured it. It's perfect. It looks awesome. But that scale, man, it's the scale. That's all it is. And for that, I'll say if you really like this character, it's a no question. But if you're a stickler for scale, I don't know. I don't think you're going to be too happy with it in that sense. You want a good Thomas Wayne Batman? By all degrees, yes, this is an amazing figure. But I leave it up to you, and I'm curious to know what you guys think. Comment below, let me know. Let's talk everything Flashpoint Batman. And thank you again to McFarlane Toys for sending this guy over to give you guys this fresh look. And I'm going to leave you guys with that. As always, drink some great coffee, eat some great food, but most importantly, remember that Flashpoint Paradox DC animated movie. Just go watch that. You'll get the idea, the perfect idea of Thomas Wayne. And when you do, let me know what you found. I'll talk to you guys soon. Adios.